start with the reading, Sagittarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into the energies around you right now and their potential implications in the future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways, so please take the messages as they best resonate with you. So let's see how you are feeling right now, the main energy around you and what's coming up for you, and how it's going to evolve in the near future. Energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. With this card, and the Lovers is right there underneath it. I sense that perhaps you have just started a new connection, a new relationship, or you're about to. What we see right here is how beautiful this connection is at this moment in time. And it's so beautiful, but at the same time is in that phase where you're starting to build trust. With the Two of Cups, you're still being cautious with the feelings, and this is the card on the front. Behind it, we have the intention, we have the potential. But right now, still getting to know each other, going slow, understanding how the other person feels, how do they approach relationships in general, and what they want from connections and from life at this moment in time, so that neither of you end up with a broken heart in case the other person was not on the same page as far as what the expectations were. So this is already really beautiful. Let's see how it's going to evolve here and in the near future. But for now, let's look into how you are feeling right now. 10 of Cups. We got the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. This is clearly an emotional situation for you. A relationship or potential relationship that you see as something that can really make you happy long term. The 10 of Cups talks about a happily ever after. Talks about being with someone who you feel at peace with. Someone who makes you feel comfortable, at home. Someone who makes you smile all the time. So this clearly is someone who has a deep impact on you. They show you what life can be, you know? They show you how beautiful love can be. And perhaps it hasn't been always like this in the past. Maybe this is one of those rare times that you've had in your life where you felt truly safe with someone. Or you felt the potential to eventually get into a situation where you feel safe with them in the future, whenever maybe you share a home together. Right here, we see building a beautiful future together with a family and the support that you receive from people who truly love you. And so right here, we see alignment, and that's good. And I do believe that that goes back to that Two of Cups, because you're trying to understand if you're aligned on the same goal. This represents alignment, but the High Priestess is right there trying to understand how this can evolve. So I keep seeing beautiful things, but then we end up twice already into a place where you are not sure about the situation 100% yet. Perhaps you're just trying to understand, is this just in my head, or is this actually happening around me? This is clearly something that could impact you in a very beautiful way, or in a pretty destructive way if things didn't go as you were expecting them to go. And so this is a normal phase. It's okay to think about the situation and to have doubts, and not because this person is putting you into a position where you start being doubtful. I believe that this might be something maybe related to the past, related to past situations. And so with the High Priestess, you're trying to see their actions, understand what they're saying, but at the same time, also read in between the lines, you know? See if there is anything else, any other sort of message that you can get from what they're telling you that might make you understand what their real intentions are. You know, someone can tell you, yes, I definitely want a stable relationship. I want to be in a monogamous relationship, but words sometimes are different than actions. And maybe in the past you were told similar things and it ended up in a different way. And so now words are not enough. You need to have that intuition, that gut instinct that shows you the way in this case. But so far, I see only beautiful things in between the two of you. So let's see what the main energy is right here. King of Wands, Four of Swords, here we go. And the Four of Wands, okay. So right here, I see how you feel and what you see when you look at this person. And also, I see where you're coming from and where you want to be. With the King of Wands, you clearly have a charismatic personality around you. This is someone who is a natural leader. This is a visionary, someone who usually always knows what they want and knows how to achieve it as well, which is not always the case. And this confidence that they have, this strength, inner strength that they show to you, it's definitely something that it makes you feel like this 10 of Cups can really happen. This is not just someone who sits on the couch all day. This is someone who has a dream and fights for it every single day. And so in automatic, this sounds like a provider, like someone who you can trust, you can build things with. And so right here, I just see that passion that this person embodies and that gives to you as well. Wands is, of course, fire. Fire is passion, and it's really burning right now. It really makes you feel as though you want to spend every single second with this person. And at the same time, you're trying to understand if it's wise to spend a lot of time with them, because maybe they will break your heart. Maybe things will not go as planned. And so how much of myself should I invest in this? And here I start seeing the doubts. And this is at the center of the reading, the heart of the reading. And we see what you are experiencing right now and what your heart perhaps is going through. With the Four of Swords, you are healing from something. You are finding your way to heal. And at the same time, you're not forgetting about the past. You keep it with you as a tool to use whenever you have to spot red flags, whenever you have to understand when it's time to raise that guard and don't let someone in. And so right here with the Four of Swords, we have a similar energy with the High Priestess in terms of analyzing the situation. How am I going to move forward? Reorganizing your thoughts and still recovering from the Three of Swords. Becoming stronger from a place which instead made you really weak. So if this is something that you're still going through, what this card usually says is that you should rest. You shouldn't take any major steps because they might come from a place of feeling the lack of something. And you never want to build anything major from a place like that. You always have to start building from strength, from not a urge, not a major need. Otherwise, you might make decisions that one day you won't be proud of. But this can be the end of the situation. With the Four of Swords, you might be right at the end of that recovery time. And now that you see this person, you start feeling ready. But am I just gonna end up back here once again? How is this going to evolve? This Four of Swords really wants to become the Four of Wands instead. A place of stability, place of celebration. Four of Wands often refers to a home, feeling at home. And once you are in your home, you feel safe, you feel protected and stable, as we were saying. So this is what you want to feel instead of barely having any walls around you, any protection, and always being exposed to danger. You just want to be in a safe home environment. And of course, we talk about home, but we don't mean the actual building. We mean someone who makes you feel this way. And so this is what you want. And I guess you're trying to figure out if this person is going to be the one. So let's see how this whole situation is evolving in the near future. The Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. I start seeing how the situation right now is changing relating to this King of Wands. I do see here someone who is deeply into you and who soon in the future will definitely let you know about this. With the Empress, we have an energy that they cannot resist. This is a beautiful energy, someone who is actually very confident. And the funny thing is that for some of you, I sense that you don't even know that you are confident. For some of you, you think of yourself as someone, average, that lives a regular life, that is a average person. But instead, for this person, you're absolutely amazing. They love you as you are. The reasons why they are attracted to you so much is because of who you are, how you move, how you talk, the type of life that you have. You seem to them as their perfect match. Going back to the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Right now, we see that how you feel towards them is how they feel towards you, which is really beautiful. And it's clear here that they want to be with you long term. They want to communicate to you this and make you really believe it. And I do believe that there is some sort of communication coming towards you and overall some sort of new beginning, a really beautiful one. Up to this point, you might have had Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and those are beautiful. But what we see here is stability, is what you need, the type of element that you need to really build a long-term success, to really build something that perhaps will last forever. And so let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is right now. I want to look into that card and understand what their intentions are for the near and distant future. I want to see what type of beginning will happen here and how you will feel about it. Are you starting to build trust with this person, or is your insecurity maybe going to make the situation a little bit more difficult? Let's see how overall this person is about to approach you, what they're going to say, and what they want from this connection and from you. If you would like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just follow me in the extended video by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. We have seen here a very sweet situation, very powerful and very emotional. And emotions always have two different sides, the light side and the shadow side. Whenever you feel good with this person is absolutely beautiful and amazing, but at the same time, King of Wands, we're talking about them. At the same time, sometimes those beautiful emotions turn into fear and doubts. And not because of this person, but because of what you have been through in the past, you Empress. The cards are just confirming themselves. What we see here is you really need to understand what this can be, what this person really wants. And maybe you have some doubts because of what happened in the past, or maybe because this person is growing into that King of Wands, which does bring clarity. Right now, maybe they're not super clear about their intentions for some of you, but soon there will be. Ace of Pentacles, this is a new start for you, for this connection, a start that is based on the Pentacles, which is a very prosperous and promising element, especially when you want to build something long term. So let's see how this Ace of Pentacles is going to relate to this message. What type of new beginning is that going to be? And then we will look into this person's intentions. Well, right here, I see that this new beginning is really going to be beautiful for you, Sagittarius. I mean, this really goes to the core of the reading, to the core of the issue, and it solves it completely. And let's see how. First of all,